hot dog? Cool if you're a nerd. But after we hit it with our 5 fast chili hacks, it's gonna blow your mind. Go on, nerds, get out of here.
I ain't got time to be distracted by your worthless chime-ins. Go on.
Cause this is the hot dog show. What is up, hot dog homies? It's your host, Twan, and today we are gonna take Hormel canned chili and we're gonna turn it into a chili dog that actually kicks ass. Now, Hormel chili isn't too bad on its own. We tried out this Coney Island style and it was pretty good, but we're giving you 5 hacks that are gonna completely take it to the next level. So our first hack is we're gonna saute some aromatics. We're gonna start with a flavor base, onions, garlic, and a little bit of jalapeno. We're gonna get those sweating on our griddle over here. We're gonna let them get golden, and that way it gives the chili a little bit more of a homemade feel before we even crack open the can. So let's go to the griddle and get this stuff on. All right, so our grill is nice and hot. We're just gonna hit it with a little bit of neutral oil, and we're gonna first throw on our onions, and then our jalapenos. These are gonna be the heartier vegetables. They're gonna take just a little bit longer to get softened. We want them gold, sweated, a little translucent. Oh, that smells amazing already. And if you see, I've done a really tight dice. We've only got a 16-ounce can of chili, so you don't need to go in with too much. The chili will start to get chunky, and it really it's not the same as like a Coney per se. It just gives you a little bit more of a homemade chili vibe. All right, those are really starting to get nice. We're gonna shoot it with a little bit more oil, and then we're gonna go in with a touch of garlic. This is about 1 clove, half a clove, and we're just gonna get that fried up. Oh man, smell that. Can you smell that? Can you smell what the griddle is cooking? We've got our chili over here. It's been bubbling up. It's nice and warm. Get in there. It's steamy. So we're gonna take a spatula and I think our knife here. We're just gonna go in. We're gonna get this first hack of our aromatics into the chili. I mean, already that looks super nice. And then we're just gonna give it a stir. And those are melding into our chili quite nicely. Hack number 1, onions, garlic, jalapeno. That's gonna add a lot. That's gonna add a lot of homemade vibe and feel. So for our next hack, we're taking our chili to the front over here. Our hack number 2. This one is super simple, and I think it's gonna give you a lot of bang for the buck. What we're doing is we're taking a little bit of paprika, little bit of cumin, not much, because remember, this is only a 16-ounce can of chili. And I like to hit it with just a touch of cayenne. So our second hack is to spice it up. Get your chili spiced up. It's already gonna be pretty spicy as far as the chili spices that go in, but I found that just giving it a little bit more cumin, I found that adding cumin in helps give it a little bit more of that chili vibe. Sometimes with canned chilies, they don't go as spicy as normally you would maybe at home because they want to kind of hit everybody's palate, and sometimes it can be bland. It's not a bad place to start, but spicing up the chili, that's our second hack, and that's gonna For our third hack, this one is just, it's something you wouldn't necessarily think about because, like, what are we making our own chili? We might as well make chili at this point, right? Wrong. We're gonna add in some fresh ground beef. So I've got about 1/4 cup of fresh ground beef here. We're gonna take this back to our griddle. I've got a little pan back there. I want it to kind of come down, and I wanna get it to render some of that fat. This is an 80/20 ground beef. And we're just gonna brown it up. We're gonna give it a little salt and pepper seasoning, and that's gonna give this chili a lot more backbone. As this beef sits in the broth or the chili sauce the whole time, it kind of breaks down a little bit and it gets a little mushy. This is gonna give us some of that good like kind of tooth to our chili. So without further ado, let's go to our third hack. All right, so we've got a little cast iron pan going in here. We're gonna get this beef browned up. While it's doing that, I'm just gonna hit it with a little pinch of salt and some fresh cracked pep. I love the smell of pepper as you're cooking. It comes up really, really great smell. And that looks pretty good to me. So next, we're gonna put our beef into our chili, give it a quick stir. So we've got our aromatics, we've got our browned beef, a little salt, a little pepper. It wasn't too much, it wasn't too fatty. That fat will add a little bit of flavor. As a good friend of ours says, from another channel, very inspiring fella here in San Diego, Sam. He says, fat means flavor. And I agree with him wholeheartedly. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. That ground beef added in there has really thickened this sauce up very nicely. So with our fourth hack, the fourth hack is something you can do if you like that, if you like this, if you don't like this, if you don't like things hot or sweet. Our fourth hack is literally we're gonna add in, just squeeze a half a lime. That's gonna give us some acid. We got some hot sauce, so we got a little heat, a little sweet, some lime juice, hot sauce, and just a hint of brown sugar. And ooh, look at that. Fresh lime off the tree, looks beautiful. All right, we're going in with our lime. Come on. Oh, this lime sucks. Let's try this. Come on. Give me a little juice. All right, well, hopefully you have a juicier lime than I do. So we got our lime juice in there. I'm just gonna hit it with about that much hot sauce. That's probably about a teaspoon, half a teaspoon. And brown sugar wise, looks like I've got about a teaspoon in here. I'm gonna go in with just about a half teaspoon of this brown sugar. I can always add more later if I want, but that's gonna give us a little heat, a little sweet, a little acid in there. It's gonna add to the brightness of the chili. And I think that's gonna be really nice. Now, our fifth and final tip can't happen yet because you know what time it is. It's time to Slappa Da Dog. So that's what we're gonna do. We've got our griddle nice and hot. We've had our hot dog steaming up in here. It's time to Slappa Da Dog. Already, the hot dog's looking great. We've got a nice little heat on it. See it bubbling up. It's not sizzling, but that's okay. Just gonna give it a roll around. Remember, we've been steaming our hot dogs over here in our pan, so it's nice and warm already, ready to go. We just want to get a little color on it. We're looking good. We're gonna build this baby. Our bun is nice and steamy and warm. Our dog's going in the bun. We've done our 4 hacks to make this chili just absolutely sing. And I gotta tell you, it's looking so much thicker than it did before. And we've got a great beef base in there. I can see the little flecks of jalapeno, which is amazing. And before it goes on the dog, maybe we just give it a quick taste. That brown sugar and that lime really did give it a nice little zing. And then the hot sauce that's in there, it's got a little back of the throat heat, our cayenne I can taste. It really, really did dress this up quite nicely. So we're gonna get this on our dog and we're gonna spoon it on, make it look beautiful. All right, our hot dog is loaded. Now, our final and 5th hack literally is what you would do to a chili dog anyway, and that is to add some toppings. So I've got some cheese, I've got some finely diced onion that I'm gonna throw on, and first on, we're gonna go down with our onion. And I love a good micro dice on my onion. I think it just gives you more surface area, allows a lot more of that onion juice to come out, and it just makes for a really, really nice bite. All right, what would a chili dog be without a little cheese? We gotta go down with our cheese. And you can pile on as much or as little as you want. Now, classic Coney always gets a little mustard. And we're just gonna go and get a little squiggle like that. Gorgeous. Now, for garnish, if you wanna get all fancy with it, you're just gonna take a few jalapenos, very thinly sliced, and throw those on top. So our fifth and final hack is top it, make it beautiful. 5 hacks to take your chili game to the next level, at least your canned chili game. If you're gonna use canned chili, do this if you've got the time. If you've got the time, you should definitely check out some of our other videos where we make our own chili. It's really, really good chili, good chili, good chili. It's really, really good chili. And then do this or make your own. I don't know. All right, boy, she sure is pretty. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, dang it. Oh. 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 Well, it's dripping like a chili dog. Let's go in. That's proof that you can take canned chili and turn it into a damn fine chili dog. Wow, nice heat, nice spice. The jalapenos on top add a little bit. We got the onion, we got the chili, we got the garlic. Trust me, you're gonna wanna make this. This is Twan, and this is the Hot Dog Show. Peace out.